An 835. No evidence given. But I have all the sanity in the world, so this will be my custom nightmare setting. Hold on. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to try the Flash Force version of no evidence here. So let's get in there. So this stuff is going to be... Let's do sound sensor my strat. Feels nice to be able to run again. Need to get rid of the chromatic aberration. So that tells... Excuse you? Just with the beer can down here. So I think we found the ghost. Not gonna need those anymore because we quickly found the ghost. Just bringing in the therms. I'm not gonna get freezing from that. Should bring in a video cam just in case I have mimic orbs. And bring in a cruci. There we go. Not seeing any orbs. Okay. This may or may not be a room. No, it's your room. Oh my god. I think that might have been Rhonda. Check for Wraith. Let's look for you. So checking for Wraith, making sure that Gost is going to be stepping in salt. Or not. Sounds like it turned on the fan in there. So, capture a photo of the ghost. Have to remember your team escaped the hunt. Get it to blow out a firelight. Okay. Bring in one of these. Bring in one of these for now. That salt looks awful not stepped in. need to check this salt here. Yeah, it looks awful not stepped in. I think I should lay down some of the other salt down there as well. Oh, not changed that. Okay. So a couple of pieces of information came from that. One, it just airballed us, so it's not an Oni. Onis cannot airball you. And it's not a Wraith because it stepped in salt. Be lovely if I can get the Ghost to actually do the stuff in the things, but hopefully he didn't just change rooms. Okay, so still technically in here. Just double checking for mimic orbs. Okay, just stepped in that salt. Cool. You're probably not an Onryo, as you're not avoiding this fire like the plague. You're actively trying to not blow it out. $62, I think. Take one for now. See if we can pull off an Onryo test or something. It's not really trying to blow out that firelight though, that's the thing. I still don't like the weak stamina in this game. I wish they'd just give you like a bit more of a buff to it. It's a huge room to cover. Probably not an Onryo, because it's not aggressively blowing out these firelights unless it's just wandering out of this room way too much. You know, I could throw an EMF reader in here. Probably throw it on the fuse box or something. Capture a photo of the ghost escaped the ghost during the hunt. Ugh. Now, if this is a gen, if it tries to interact with this, I'd have to be in here to look at that. I'm pretty sure this is not an Onryo. Onryos don't like fire. Okay, no Ouija board. Watch it be like a shitty summoning circle or something. Oh wait, tarot. Might have tarot. No tarot. Womp womp womp. Possible squishy. Squishy bishy. No squishy. Possible shade. Okay, no summoning circles, so I don't have a first object at all. Nice. Okay, I know I've been in this room here before. Probably music box. That would be most ideal to get a photo of the ghost. Ah, nice. That's fantastic. I have that. Okay, you did eventually blow out 3 firelights. I could reliably say not an Oni. Or, I mean, an Onryo. What's actually cool is I do have the tier 3 crucifix, so I could just prevent the hunt. Come on, give me that. Let me see if you're actually in here still. This ghost is just not doing anything. What? A ghosty. I'm not seeing a shapeshift with this ghost. Matter of fact, that seemed kind of slow. Yeah, that seems kind of slow. Okay. We can... So we got a ton of information from that. She was so far in the back of the living room, too, and that's what sucks. It's not a phantom, not an Oni, definitely not... Not an Obaki, didn't see a shapeshift. Not a Revenant, not a Jinn, didn't sprint at me. Not a Poltergeist, didn't throw enough at me. Let's see, not a Mailing, that seemed too loud. Not a Raiju, because I didn't speed up around electronics. Not a Hantu. Could be a Shade, because I made it hunt. All the way in the back of the class. Probably not a demon at this point either. I'm wondering if that was the slow twin. I have to get more information. Probably another hunt. %, sanity. Yeah, let's grab you. So hopefully she doesn't spawn up in the crucifix. It's not closed yet. I'm not entirely certain if that just didn't speed up in line of sight either. And this is under a 3-minute smudge, right? It's actually very dangerous if I'm not. If this is actually a Banshee, probably should. Have this stuff set up to where I can see them. If it's stalking to me, that is. Excuse me. Ghost? Okay, she's walking through these sensors. Actively walking by those sensors. So if this is indeed a Banshee, she can stalk. Question is 42% sanity. Are you a shade? It's probably a shade and it's just long roaming to me and not stalking me exactly. So we have to dunk my sanity even further. Definitely not a banshee because it's switched rooms. Rude. Where exactly did you go, Ghosty? Okay. So it certainly did switch rooms. So you can basically rule out Goryo and Banshee in that case, thank God. Because neither Goryos or Banshees can switch their rooms. They're not capable of wrong roaming. Either this is a Fae that I've practically aged out of existence, or it's a shade doing like stupid shade things. And I should do a proper yokai test as well. Fortunately, this bonehead actually went into the kitchen. It's just going to spawn up there when it decides to hunt. Window tap. The question is, why the hell are you not hunting? Ghosty. Phone service. Beating on the piano. %. Right, so that's like within the hunting range of the shade. pretty sure that even a mare would have been able to hunt by now as well. Spirit would have definitely tried to hunt. I'm pretty sure that would have hunted by now as well. Twins would have hunted. Yuri would have hunted. Excuse me, Ghost. What is your excuse? The only reason you're doing anything is because that light's on. Stop it. Imagine if he could ever outshade a shade. Pretty sure it's not a mimic. Wow. Okay, so are you a Thay that I just aged out of existence? Sorry. Literally, it's trying to chuck beer bottles at me. So it would seem that Ghosty has changed his rooms back to here. Or just wormed into here. Enough lights off for you? Huh, Ghosty? The camera at? No way you're a shade. So you're interacting with stuff with me in here and with lights on. Has to be a Thay. Like literally every single ghost would have actually tried to hunt me by now. This ghost just isn't hunting. So if I aged the Thay, to its maximum, now it spent a lot of time in its ghost room, right? Its hunting range would go from 75 at its youngest to 15 at its oldest. Wild. And it put out the light. How beautiful. So that's the first time it kicked off the power, notably. Can't see the pile that I have right there. Got it. Ghosty. Come on, do the thing. What photos I have? 3 more picks. Okay. I so wish I had an Ouija board. So I would be interested in... Oh, there's the other camera. I'd be so interested in knowing just how much I've aged this thing. Because the older the thing gets, the less active they are. And it's doing absolutely nothing. Just dropping my camera off at like weird locations. I mean, I'd probably age this thing until it's dead again. That's my thought. Hey, want a little help? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Put the firelights out closer to you. Yes, we know you like to put out the fire, or the lights. Gotcha. Does that actually count? Yeah, it does. I'd like to get another hunt. I'm just gonna have to move out of its room just for the sake of it being a shade. And a really shitty one at that. Oh, this is actually open here. Yeah, yeah. So, did anyone bring any cards? Ghosts can die. Yeah, they should die. They should die again. The joke implying if they died once, they could die again. And I probably killed this ghost. Well, since this ghost is doing fuck all, go look for the bone. Oh, bone found. It was a jawbone. Yeah. This literally just cannot be a shade. I'm about to just go thing, go home. It's just like, wow. You playing with your new gaming laptop? Nice. How you liking it? Okay. Got you, Ghosty. About time you started doing something. You lazy butthole. Dude. I'm just doing this to listen to Ghosty. You are incredibly slow. Wait. That is definitely a thing. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Yeah. Wanna play Ring Around the Table? Hmm? Not that I needed this, but, you know, come on. How are you liking your new gaming laptop, dude? Literally, it hunted when I got down to 6%. I think I killed that ghost twice. Got all the photos, got the ghosts, got the objectives. I'm good. Good to go. That's no evidence.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Consistent, man. I need help getting the sound alerts working. Videos on YouTube you can look at that can certainly help. Oh, look, $4,200.